Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another morning coffee with Mike. Finally feeling better. Thank you all for your well wishes. Today, I'm very excited to talk to May. May, as she's 17, she reached out. She wanted to talk about a professional trader mindset, introduction to trading for beginners, and why is it that some people see trading as gambling. So let's invite her on now. Let me invite her to this. You've got to go live before you're able to invite other people on here. So let's get her on. Claudia. Dang. How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing well? Neil, I see that you requested to go live. May, uh, if May needs to reschedule, or if she doesn't come in soon, then we'll be able to go live. But right now, this is May's scheduled time, so we'll see if she makes it. We send that invite to her one more time. Claudia Nang. In the meantime, let's answer some questions. Here's one that just popped up from Kushan Kerr. Should I make small capital parts and invest them one by one? That's interesting. So when you say make small capital parts, I'm assuming that you mean that you have some money and you want to start to parse it out. Now make small parts and then just have like this small part for investing. If that's what you're saying, then yes, that's exactly what you should do. And when you have a certain amount of money, and let's say you're going to use this part to pay for your bills, this part you're going to use to go out there, enjoy, and this part you're going to save and invest, then that's the way to do it. Because when you break it up into these separate segments, there's no emotion, or there's far less emotion tied to this part here that you're going to use for investing, because you're not this part doesn't have to pay for the bills right now. This part doesn't have to pay for you going out and enjoying life. This part has a dedicated purpose, and it starts to take a lot of the emotion out of it. So if that's what you're saying, that's exactly what you should be doing. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like May is joining us. So if there's anybody else that wants to join in, oh, wait, here she is. Here she is. Just accepted the invite, and let's go there. Let's bring May live. Just accepted. Let's see if this works. I'm clicking the button here. It's not bringing her on yet. Like I click the button, it brings that back down. Let's try this one more time. May, well, why don't you try to log off, log back in, and see if that helps. And I will send the invite to you again. See how this goes. What business? Here's a question, general question. What business ideas do you have for me? So, well, when it comes to any kind of a business, when it comes to any kind of a business, what I found is that one of the most important parts to any kind of business is that you have a passion for this business. A lot of people will say, well, screw passion, it has to make money. That's part of it too, but it's marrying your passion with something that is able to make money, right? Because if you're passionate about something and it doesn't make money, then you've got a hobby. If you're able to make money with something, but you're not passionate about it, then you won't be able to push it far enough to where it actually does work and make you money, because business is very hard. I've been trading now for about 25 years. It took me 10 years before I was finally able to gain any kind of consistency with it at all. Now I'm in this coaching business, and even this, well, with Mara and coaching other people and writing books and all that, it still takes a very long time to make all this stuff work, right? Like there's plenty uh, there's a large following now, and I'm grateful to all of you, but it took years and years and years to build this Instagram page to the 80 plus thousand to where it is now. The same thing on Twitter, close to 40,000. It takes a long time. So the passion part has to be there. So find what it is that you're passionate about, then try to find ways that you could start to build something with that, and don't be after the money right away, because if you are after the money right away, that can start to make your passion fizzle out. So go after something that you're passionate about, start practicing that thing, get good at it, and then start to think about, well, what can I do to make money with this? How can I add value to other people? And from my experience, the universe starts to send you signs. Yeah, May, I see you in here. I'm trying to accept bringing you on. Unfortunately, it's not allowing me to do it. Yeah, I have trouble sending you a request. Yeah, it, it's rough. I wish I could bring you on live. Unfortunately, Instagram doesn't seem like it's playing nicely. So we could do a couple of things here. May, if you want to post a couple of questions in the chat, or in that chat bubble, I saw that chat bubble work. Go ahead and do that. You could also schedule a time for next week. Maybe we have better luck next week. In the meantime, if anybody else wants to go live too, let me know. A couple of things that you had mentioned in the request form that you had sent in the other day. The first thing that you said was that you wanted to discuss a professional trader mindset. So you also mentioned that you're 17, so I assume that you're just starting out, or at least very new in your journey. I think that it's great that you are starting young. I don't wish that I had started earlier and getting serious when I was younger and starting to reach out for help like this. One thing that I would say about a professional trader mindset at this stage is that what you would want to start to do is figure out what styles you like, start to get the exposure to different types of trading. There's a lot out there. You could do longer term investing. You could do swing trading, where you're holding for maybe about a month or so. That's what I do. Then there's day trading. Then there's scalping. There's all different kinds of styles of trading. What I would do at your stage is to start to learn about these different types. Read as much as you can. A great place to start when it comes to learning about people that have had true success, right? Like so much of what's on social media, it's hard to tell like who's for real, who's not. If you haven't read this book series, I would recommend reading this book series. It's called Market Wizards, and it's written by a guy named Jack Schwager. What he did was he interviewed the best of the best traders from all over the world, and he started this book series back in the 80s, and he's still writing new ones today. So I would start there, and he interviews different styles. So you'll read from a hedge fund manager, you'll read from somebody that's swing trading, you'll read from some day traders. In his newer series, he's talking to some crypto traders, all different types. So you get great exposure to those types of people and you say, oh, you know what, that one really resonates with me. Oh, this one, no, that's not the path that I want to go down. And then when you find one that you like, then start diving deeper into that kind of material, and then that'll help you a lot. There are certain skill sets that are universal to all different types of traders. And I actually wrote a book about this. It's called the Trading Mindwheel, and it's on pre-order right now. I put a link to it in my bio. You could pre-order it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, Walmart, wherever books are sold. It's available everywhere. And so there's really 8 essential skills that are needed for trading. The first one that you hit on right away was mindset. And mindset has everything to do with our beliefs, our belief systems, our emotions, our habits, all of that. The second skill, and this second skill, most people don't like this one because it's boring, it's dull, and most people just don't want to do it, but it is essential. It's journaling. Journaling is very important because journaling well is the thing that helps us to continuously improve. In trading, we need to be able to self-analyze and self-analyze well. The way that we're going to be able to do that is by collecting data, by being able to journal and see like, well, what's working, what's not working, how can I continuously improve, how can I do more of what's working well and what's not, and do less of what's not. And the way that you're going to be able to find that out very easily is through journaling. If you're not journaling, then good luck to you, because how are you going to be able to know that it allows, if you're not journaling well, then you're going to allow all kinds of biases into your trading, and that's generally not a good thing. So you've got 2 skills so far. You've got mindset, you've got journaling. Next is the skill of analysis. How are you going to analyze the overall market environment, and how are you going to analyze the individual trades that you're going to be a part of? And this is important whether you are a long-term investor or whether you're busy scalping. You need to understand the environment that you're in, because that's going to affect the trades that you're going to take. And you also have to be able to analyze which trades are great and which ones are kind of on the fence and which ones just plain suck, right? Like those are the ones that you don't want to put your money into, you want to avoid. So analysis, very important skill. Most people start out with analysis. They think that trading is all analysis. Analysis is very important, but it's just one of the skills, and it's really the tip of the iceberg. So you've got 3 skills so far. I'll talk about the 4th one because we're starting to run out of time here. But the 4th one has to do with risk and risk, position sizing, how much you're going to bet on a particular trade. It's the thing that tends to cause somebody to blow up their account. It's the thing that also tends to help people actually succeed if they do this well. And not doing it well, you either blow up or you make so little progress that you have a big winner and it doesn't do anything for you, right? Like it's the person that bought 1 Bitcoin back when it was trading at 3,000, saw it run all the way up to 63,000, sold it at the top, right? And that's a nice chunk of change, right? You made 60 grand, but is that life-changing money? No. So you want to be sized well, and you want to know about position sizing. And you also, the other side, the flip side of that is you want to make sure that no one bet, and this is where a lot of people that are starting out, especially at your age, May, where you're 17, most 17-year-olds don't have a lot of capital to start with. When I first started trading, I started my first account soon after high school. I think I was maybe about 18 or 19, so like right around similar area. I started out with 5 grand. That most of the time, when most people are starting out with 5 grand, you're going to want the idea is to put it all into one thing and see that thing double or triple right away. that's how most people are going to get themselves into a lot of trouble and blow themselves up. Because while you can make a lot of money faster that way, you could also lose your whole account. And the problem with risk and the problem with losses is that they work geometrically against you. So here's what I mean. If you lose, let's say you start out with 5 grand, you lose half, right? Like now you're down to 2,500. Now, just for you to get back to where you started at that 5,000, you need 100% gain, right? Because 2,500 times 2,500, now you're back to 5,000. So how often are you going to be able to find something that doubles, right? It's possible, but it's not likely. So keeping your risk, keeping the amount that you lose as small as possible is a very important part. And taking risk off the table as soon as you possibly can is a very important part. So we're out of time. I hope that this was helpful. May, if you're still here, go ahead, try to book another time for next week. Hopefully we'll have uh, a better experience with Instagram. I'm sorry that it wasn't playing nicely for us right now, but again, and for anybody else that wants to book a time for this show, Morning Coffee with Mike, just click the link in my bio. There's a Calendly link in there and pick a time. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And you just fill out a brief form, book your time, and we'll be on here chatting one-on-one. God willing that Instagram wants to play nicely with us. So uh, I wish you all a great rest of the week, what's left of it. I wish you all a great weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday at 9:30. Take care, everybody. Much love. Peace out.